So this is a review for Scandal Season 5, Episode 12, Wild Card. Sorry for it being up so late. Yeah, so we get right into this. So you have Fitz and Abby having this weird, husband-wife, pseudo-husband-wife, work-wife relationship. And Abby's trying to get Fitz to, simmer down. Fitz is on his whole, I'm a man and I'm gonna go and do whatever I want to do because, your friend Olivia, well, she cheated on, this is not what he said, but in his mind, he's just thinking, like, look, Abby, I understand this is your job, but chillax. Abby's on this, look, sir, this chick has to be debriefed. A president hasn't been single since I forgot how long, and so we have to play things very differently. We have to play things very differently. We have to create a plan. She comes in here. She exits out here. We go and tell her she can say this. She can't say that. She has to dress a certain way. And Fitz is just like, you know what, Abby? Let me do me. And you get the hell out of my car before I fire your ass. And we will never have this conversation ever again. And Sally Langston is just talking about the current political climate because you have all the ladies gearing up because it looks like there's definitely going to be a female as the next president. So shout out to Shonda Rhimes for also kind of tying that together with what's currently going on in the climate today with, Hillary running and Trump being who Trump is. But anyway, so we have Olivia having this weird relationship with her father. Weird as in they're normal, they're happy. And it's very confusing because, Papa Pope is just on this, gosh, I'm so proud of you, baby girl. I'm so proud of you. You actually went and first you were with the President of the United States. Then you were running things for him. And now to top it all off, you're actually going with his wife. You set aside your differences, the fact that you were sleeping with his man, the fact that you wanted the man that she had. You made sure to go and get in good with her because she will be the next president of the United States. So you're back in power, baby. That's how you do it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. I'm just like, Olivia is eating all this up and it's disgusting. It's really revolting to see that Olivia is eating all this up. So you have Susan. She's going to run and everything's going well. So Susan's calling David and David's in bed with Liz. And Liz is like, look, what the hell are you doing? Pick up the phone. This is exactly what you're going to say. So David goes and does so. And long story short, he's just feeding her some lines and stringing her along so that he can keep up his relationship with Liz. So, we move on to Olivia and Jake, and Jake's leaving Olivia's apartment. Huck is outside like, look, you're gonna let me in, whether you want to or not. What the hell are you doing? Huck is like, you're in too deep. Rowan has got you, and you can't even see it, and that's terrifying. How the hell can you not see it? How can you not see that Rowan's using you? He's using Jake, and you've always been his puppet. You've always been his puppet, but you don't even realize it because, no, you are him. You're his reincarnated form, and that's the issue. You think that your father just loves you, and which he does, but he just loves you unconditionally with no strings attached. There's always strings attached. He's using you to get himself positioned back in the White House. He literally had Jake kill someone so that Jake could be the borderline right-hand man of the White House. Be the leader of the NSA. Come on now. So it's like Olivia's still up in arms. I'm just like, wait a minute. So are we really going to forget that you were willing to have your father killed? And now he's out scot-free? Where'd the charges go? Where'd the charges go? So after that, you have Cyrus talking with his assistant, and his assistant is trying to figure out, okay, what's the dirt on this guy? The guy that Cyrus wants to, that he's going to really push behind so that he can turn him into the next president of the United States. Well, there is no dirt. He really is a goody two-shoes. And so Cyrus is like, damn, we're going to have to figure out something. So then, remember the guy who killed Fitz and Melly's son? Well, yeah, he's back. And Cyrus has him working for him. And it was very odd because he came out in nothing but a towel. So because of the fact that we know Cyrus is gay and he likes younger guys, we were all like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. What's going on here? But I'm sure it really was just, he was just taking a shower type of thing. But look, with Cyrus, you never know. You really never know at this point in time. So there is that. And again, the whole time it's getting really weird because now you have not Abby, not Quinn. Quinn is off with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's like, look, so I'm actually going to be babysitting, so we can't do what we normally do. And she's like, babysitting? A kid? You? Yeah. Olivia and Jake, after their sex rendezvous, Olivia's trying to figure out, okay, what's my father's angle kind of thing, but she's still drinking the Rowan Kool-Aid, so there is that. Abby feels very awkward about going and meeting up with Fitz or Mr. President, and so then she's trying to be super nice, but she's also trying to drill in the points that, look, you need to go and listen to me because I'm going to save you. This is your legacy that you're leaving behind. You just want to screw whatever you want to screw, and I'm not going to let that happen. And so then he picks up the phone and sets up a date with Lilith. And I'm like, Fitz, you are a baby. You are not a man. You are a baby. People have been holding your hand. You're a kid. People have been holding your hand throughout your whole presidency, and it's sad. It's pathetic. It's very pathetic. So Cyrus's one and only true, I guess, good spy has gone off to get this guy who we're trying to figure out what the hell is this guy's angle. What the hell is this guy's angle? Why is he talking about this guy's kid and family? It's like, oh, he's trying to, what do you call it? He's trying to frame the guy and get the guy to do what he wants by threatening his son. So then we're like, okay, we don't think much of that, but it's really bad that we don't think much of that. So Cyrus is listening. He's listening to Red, aka Abby, and Abby's just over it. Abby's like, you know what? I'm trying, but he is forcing my hand. He is going against the grain. Everything that I do, if I say go left, he wants to go right. And this is too much for me. I can't take it. I can't take it. So we have Quinn, her boyfriend, and apparently her boyfriend's nephew are all together, and they're having a good time. They're doing, miniature golf. And it was nice to see Quinn act normal and her boyfriend was acting normal. But I'm like, this feels really fraudulent. This feels out of place, out of sorts. And then I'll tell you why later. Afterwards, we have David and Liz. They're meeting up for another sex rendezvous. And Liz is just like, look, if Susan wants you to sleep with her, you'll sleep with her. And Jake and David was just like, I can't sleep with you and her in the same night. And she was like, man up. Most men would die to have this situation, this problem. So you're going to get over yourself. You're going to do it now. And it was very interesting when Liv went and had dinner with Rowan. Again, trying to figure out how the hell in 6 months' time do her and her father get back together and act like everything's cool. Well, thankfully, Huck got into her ear, because now when she's really listening to her father and hearing the words we, you, I, it's flashing back, it's all coming back, and she's realizing, oh crap, he's been playing her this whole time. He's been using her. He is her she is his ultimate ace. She will always be in a position of power, and as a result he will always have power. She's just realizing that. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus, Olivia, fix it, Jesus, fix it, Jesus. So the guy that's being framed, he's going to pretend to do a shootout. Now, here's the thing. What's his name? Cyrus's guy is actually going to go and shoot the people, give him the gun, and say, this is your target. This is your target. Because right now, the senator is a no-name. He's a no-name, so we need to turn him into a national hero. Because who doesn't love a hero, especially here in America? Who doesn't love a hero? So, the plan is to go into stage a shootout, and then to make him look like like I said, a hero. So Cyrus is listening to the radio, listening to the TV, and he's just like, come on, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. And I'm like, damn, everything Cyrus is saying will come to pass is coming to pass. I'm like, damn, Cyrus was the ultimate hit maker. Olivia played her part, absolutely. Olivia secured the fact that Fitz became president, stayed president. But Cyrus is a force to be reckoned with. So Fitz is sleeping with this woman, and Abby is over it. Fitz is trying to reprimand Abby. It's like, look, you'll be fired if you ever talk to me a certain way. I'm like, Abby's just like, you know what? I don't care who the hell you think you are, but I'm going to tell you who you are. You are the president of the United States of America, and you will act accordingly, because this is not a game. You are acting like it's a game. You're acting like you're some horny teenager. But here's the thing. I don't care that you're about to fire me, or you will fire me in the future. This is my job. I'm doing my job to make sure that you are protected, to make sure that everything goes according to plan. This plan right here. So you will memorize it. You'll know it from front to back. This is what you will do if you want things to continue to be the way that they are. If you don't, go ahead and screw everything up. You're welcome. So Cyrus's assistant comes in. It's like, damn, it's crazy. We were just talking about this guy, and now he's potentially going to be shot. America loves a hero. So here we go, Quinn having the TV on to the shooting situation, and her boyfriend's like, yo, what the hell are you doing? He's a kid. We need to be watching cartoons. And she was just loving the fact that it's like, oh, one big happy family, something she's never really had. So she's definitely appreciating that. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, there's more to this story. There's more to this story. So again, Olivia's trying to pick at Jake and see, what are you doing? What is my father having you do? What is his angle? And he's like, look, he's retired. He's out of the game. It's like, he's never really out. He's never really out. So Abby goes and talks to Liv, and Liv's just like, look, you got this. Don't worry about it. You got this. No, not only that, it was just like, I can't really tell you. I wanted to tell you. I almost told you, but we're actual friends, so I'm not going to tell you that Fitz has someone else and sleeping with them. But Olivia's not dumb. She realizes it has to do with Fitz moving on, or at least something of that nature. So Cyrus is having a field day because it's just like everything's going according to plan. Everything is going according to plan, except for the fact that the guy won't shoot him. So Cyrus is like, you need to go there and make sure that our mark is placed. We need to make sure. And Olivia is still trying to fight, what's his name? Fight Huck on the fact that Rowan is just using her and just using them. I mean, Olivia is so delusional, and Huck is like, what the hell is wrong with you? How can you not see this? How can you not see this? But the cool thing was, not the cool thing was, but again, Cyrus has a lot of power and influence because he was able to convince, not convince, but he masterminded this whole episode. Everything that happened was because he wanted it to happen. What ended up happening is he had his man go and shoot the senator in order to make it look like he got shot, period, which he did. Now the senator goes and charges him, and it's like, oh wow, this never gets old. And Cyrus goes and is like, you know what, Abby, this guy Fitz would be good to put in front of him because it'll distract him. Everyone loves a hero. Everyone loves a hero. So Abby goes and talks to Fitz, and it's just like, look, this is who you need to bring, and this is why, and this is why. And Fitz is just like, call me Fitz, not Mr. President. Call me Fitz. And so he's just like, you know what, as long as you're here, you can call me Fitz. It's like, all right. Cyrus is loving the fact that his plan went exactly as planned. And it was really weird because Quinn's boyfriend is returning the kid, and the kid's just like to a police department. And we're like, why the hell is the kid going to a police department? Well, it's because they'll have him contact his mom. Why? Because they actually kidnapped him. They kidnapped him this whole time. We're thinking that, okay, something's not right here, but we're not sure what. You know, the one who's supposed to be the shooter who's being framed right now? Yeah, it was his son. They used him by way of his son. And Quinn's thinking that this guy is such a great guy, that he's such a good guy, that he's such an honest guy. And so it's like, no, he's not. It was complete and utter BS. Complete and utter BS. And so Olivia's just like, look, Jake is seeing someone. Jake is seeing someone. We're going to find out who it is. Because I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Jake is our next mark. Our next mark. We're going to figure out what's going on. And the episode ends with, again, Cyrus technically meeting the senator for the first time. And Cyrus takes a good look because he's like, I'm going to make that man president. So that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Come back next week.